I just think the convenience factor of Keto Chow is huge because it is so easy. My name is Steve Clementson. I'm known for my channel, Serious Keto. I'm a foodie, and I wanted keto to be fun. I wanted people to enjoy the fun that I have cooking while simultaneously living a keto lifestyle. So back around 5 years ago, I was in pretty bad shape, physically, emotionally, financially, just everything was sort of a train wreck for me. And I figured the first thing I needed to fix was my health. And I was going to do this through eating, or not eating, or some combination of the two. But as I looked at a number of different diets or dietary lifestyles, really a big thing for me, because I'm a Wisconsinite, is I needed to have cheese. And keto checked the box on that. I'd love to say there was something more complex about it, but I wanted cheese, so keto won. I found out about Keto Chow from a viewer who's also a big Keto Chow fan. His name's Blaine, so shout out to Blaine. And he kept asking me, he was direct messaging me over and over again, probably every couple of months. Have you tried Keto Chow yet? And I said, I have really no interest in Keto Chow. First, I don't know what Keto Chow is. Is this a bar? Is it, I've never heard of it. But then I found out it was a meal replacement, which kind of flies in the face of what I'm trying to do with my channel, which is a cooking channel. So why would I want people replacing their meals? With a fair bit of reluctance, I agreed to try some Keto Chow and pretty rapidly fell in love with the stuff. I mean, it tastes really great, and sometimes you're not in the mood to cook. Sometimes you want something for pure convenience that is going to meet all your keto macros, it's going to keep you in ketosis, and it's yummy. So that's sort of how the relationship began. And I had seen that there were a couple of flavors that were made by two crazy ketos, Joe and Rachel. Well, if they can make a flavor, I can make a flavor. I didn't want to be outdone. I wanted whatever flavor of Keto Chow I came up with to be multi-purpose, not just a beverage in a shaker bottle, not a meal replacement. I mean, certainly it is that, and a very delicious one. But I also wanted it to be something that people could use in baking or cooking or making ice cream. The Pecan Sticky Bun seemed to check all the boxes that I was looking for. Additionally, I'm not a big dessert eater, honestly. If I'm going to eat some snacks, I'd go for some olives or some cheese or something like that. The thought of a warm sticky bun right out of the microwave or out of the oven with a scoop of ice cream on it, to me, there's not a lot of desserts I'm really into, but something like that I would never turn down. Keto doesn't have to be hard. Keto doesn't have to be restrictive. I'll take that back. For some people, it does. It need to be restrictive for them to meet their goals. But I think a lot of people get really wrapped around the axle in terms of their total carbs, net carbs, counting all their macro ratios. And I think it's more about learning what you can eat and what you cannot eat as an individual and stay in ketosis. Keto is not a one-size-fits-all dietary lifestyle. It's not like a Weight Watchers thing where you've got some specific points or something like that. In my opinion, keto is something that's more about guidelines and then molding this dietary lifestyle to fit your lifestyle, to make sure that it is sustainable financially and emotionally, and that you're not getting bored from it. To me, that's what gives keto legs and makes it long lasting. I think when people get too rigid and too strict with it, listening to some of the gurus out on the internet, that's when they get frustrated, and that's when they start thinking it's too hard, and that's when they start thinking it's too restrictive, and they quit. We need to free ourselves of this reputation that keto is too strict and it's unsustainable. It doesn't have to be restrictive, and it can be incredibly fun. That's what I hope, whether it's through Keto Chow or whether it's through my channel or through any other channel, that people are experimenting and enjoying food. Keto doesn't mean that you quit liking food. You can still have a lot of fun with it, and that's what I try and do.